Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Michelle. Welcome to day 8 of 12 Days of Christmas. So a while back, I had promised you guys this cute small version of a one-page wonder that I had done. And if you remember, it was these little guys, and so many of you wanted it for single-sided paper. So I made it again, and it's just a really quick thing, especially for those who are maybe in like a little hurry right now because it's going, toward the end of the holiday. Oh, hold on, I've got this stuck. But you have a little pocket inside, and you can put the tab wherever you want. You can see it's the same album. I just flip my pocket outside. So in this version, I have the pocket inside, and in this version, I have the tab inside. So really fun and quick, and I thought that would be, we've been doing kind of like, I feel like long tutorials, so this will be a fun, quick one. If you're not on my Instagram, I had asked if many of you, or if you guys had sent out your swaps, and like 80% of them had. So I don't know about YouTube, but next year I definitely want to start this series earlier because I didn't realize how many people are sending out their things already. Look at me, I'm like last minute over here. Okay, so because it's single-sided paper, obviously you can do this with double-sided paper. It's quicker, but if you have single-sided paper, you're gonna use cardstock, and my cardstock is 4 3/4 by 10.5 inches. So the long side at 10.5 inches is where we're gonna start our score. And super simple scores, it's just gonna be 3.5 by 7, or 3.5 and 7, sorry. 3.5 inches and 7 inches. So just 3 little things, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and flip it to the other side, which is 4 3/4. Now, okay, well, let me switch this over here. So we're gonna score it at 1/2 inch first, okay? So let's just do our 1/2 inch because this is gonna be where your pocket is going to fold with the tab. So just know that this is the bottom, and then the 2 3/4, this is optional. You can put it wherever you want, but we're just doing the first section. So 2 3/4 is right here for me. So I'm just going up to this line right here, that first line. So you see how it's right there? That's all we're doing. Don't go all the way down because this is what we're cutting out. And that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out these 2 boxes. If you're using cardstock, this is really flexible as far as direction. If you're using double-sided paper, you obviously have to kind of be more aware of your pattern and which direction it's going. Okay, so we're going to cut these 2 long like rectangles out at the bottom, and we're going to leave the last one on because that's going to be our pocket tab. Okay, so you're just gonna leave that one on, and you could obviously trim it to make it easier for the pockets. Depending on your score, sometimes you have to even trim it more. See how that's like that? I'm gonna take that off because I feel like later it's gonna give me trouble when I fold it, so let me just knock that off. Okay, so now we have the shorter piece and this long piece. This is gonna be our pocket connected to the tab, so just cut that off and save it, because remember, we're gonna be using that for our little flap. So just cutting this out. And it's nice that you don't have to be wasteful and you can use this in the album. All right, so it's gonna be like this. Now, okay, let me see my album so I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the 2 options that you have. Okay, so for if you want the pocket in the front, you will, you can, let me just fold this real quick so I don't mess it up. Okay, if you want your pocket in the front like this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna fold that, and then you're gonna fold this back and tuck in the tab. Okay, now if you want your pocket like this, you have two ways to do this with your cardstock. You can open it, flip it in this way, but if you want the pocket on that side, just kind of turn it around and do it this way. So you have like three options of, you know, what you want to do. I think I'll do it this one, so the tab's in the front. But like I said, just play with it. It's so easy and versatile. Unless you have double-sided paper, obviously you have to play with it. So I'm going to do it this way. And you see my scores, how I kind of like messed up. That's going to give me a little bit of a problem when I'm folding this. So I'm just going to trim mine just a little bit. So you can see it's like, okay, later on. Okay, so we're just going to take this tab. And again, I'm doing this one right here. And I'm going to fold that bottom piece. And I'm just going to glue it, just like that. Now, at this point, you can round the corners, round everything. Before you glue this, though, let's go ahead and put our paper down for this side. So I think I'm going to wait to glue this. And don't forget, this is your extra paper that we cut out. This is going to go on the front tab right here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do that with you now real quick. So I'm just going to score this at a 1/2 inch. Right at the top. So you can score this at anything you want, but I'm just going to pick a 1/2 inch. Just like that. All right. So when we have that flap, we're just going to fold it and basically glue it on and put our paper over it. And you're going to have this showing, but the paper is going to cover it. All right. So, but if you want it longer, do it at a 1/4 inch, or if you want it shorter, do it even less. So I'm going to take my corner rounder here, and I'm going to just go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to glue it on the front right here. You could even do it on the side, whichever way you want to do it. It's just a fun, quick, easy project. Ooh. And then you have your tab. And I thought what would be even more cute is like if you add maybe eyelets and string and like have this cute little thing to open, or maybe even make this longer so you can tuck something in it. All right. So again, I'm not gluing this yet because I want to do our covers. So that's pretty simple. It's going to be 4 paper, scrapbook paper, 3 1/4 by 4 inches. And you can see I have 4 of them here. And I'm just going to kind of pick where I want everyone. So I think I want the polka dot in the front. So it's going to give you about that much room. You could even use glitter to make it really pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to pick my inside. I think I'm going to do the stripes on this side because it's so busy. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I hate when I have to decide with double-sided paper. I should have used a single-sided paper. I think this would be so pretty with junk journal paper, like vintagey. I almost did it, but I wanted to keep it Christmas theme, so I didn't do it. Okay. And then I've got this side here. I'm gonna put that there. I feel like I accidentally made this shorter, but those are the right measurements. I'll find out later. It should be filled up like this. Okay, and now we can go ahead and glue this. Now, if before you do this, if you want, you could put a pretty punch in or something just to, you know, make it nice. Let me see. I love these Martha punches. I wish that they made them again. But see this one, because it goes from the top. So I'm just going to do it just for fun. So you guys can see what it looks like if you want to do it. I could even add vellum. So it is a really nice touch right there. And I did corner around this pocket. Oh, wait a minute. I'm covering the paper. Duh. Okay, just pretend like I didn't even do that. You could leave it, but I'm going to give you the measurement for that anyway. I should have done it after. So hold on. Okay, let me do this one more time. Okay, so for that pocket cover, it's going to be 3 1/4 by 2 inches. Okay, so just pretend I didn't do that. I'm going to corner around it to match the pocket right here. But that kind of looks nice. I kind of wish I could just leave it, but I want to show you guys the cover. So let me do this again. People who aren't reading, listening to this in English will be like, what is she doing? Sorry. Okay, and then let me do that again real quick. Okay, there we go. Now let me glue this on. And I kind of would like to put vellum there, but I just left it. And then you have your back cover right here. So it's just this. Just ignore that lettering. That was just the cardstock size. I usually don't write on it, but I'm having a notepad shortage. I have to order some Post-its. All right, and then this little part right here, this tab, if I have 2 of them here, so if they flip it open, so that's just gonna be sized at 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right, and I'm gonna corner around them so they kind of match up. So I've just got these. You can leave it or corner around it, but I'm just going to corner around the bottom. Now, this is such a fun way to use up some of that, more of that cardstock. You know, you get them in this huge pack and you're like, what am I going to do? Honestly, with all these projects, I'm like almost through all of mine. I'm going to have to actually go get more. So you've got your tab there. And then I'm going to do this one too. So I'm going to go ahead and corner on the top here. And pop that on. And now it's decorate time. So simple. And like, again, I had made this little, you guys know I don't really do embellishments or things like that. But look what I had figured out. Because you know how I use the bottle cap. I wasn't crazy about the bottle cap look on everything. And I wanted to use it just like this. So I actually simply just punched out my eyelet punch with this and it worked fine. So I'm going to show you real quick. And I see so many of you went crazy for this like I did. These little cute embellishments. Like I've been obviously going crazy making more. But, you know, I just punched out with the punch. And I'm just going to take my, this is kind of uneven. But I'm going to go and I'm going to stick my little thing on there. And I'm definitely going to end up breaking through the picture, but it's okay. I just want to show you. And I took this small side of this. And I just literally just punched it. And it punches fine. I was afraid it was going to crack it or, you know, be really funky. And it's not. And you can literally still put an eyelet through it too. I just pop the eyelet in. And ta-da. So yeah, you can do that. This would even be great for tea. you know, tea packets, or you could even make a pack of these and stick them in here and they'd be so cute inside. All right, let me grab my ephemera pieces so I can pop some on just to decorate this a little bit. After I make some room here. All right. This kit actually had a lot of really big pieces. I was surprised. I've actually been having a hard time finding small pieces for it. Like, for instance, like there's this ski pole, and they're all really cute. It's just they're so big for my albums. Like all these, I guess maybe it was made more for like scrapbooking or something. All right. So getting the foam tape out. I'm just gonna pop this flower on because I like it there. And then definitely need some lettering or something under. This is cute because it does look like snow. But I don't want to use black. I think it's a little too dark for this. Maybe this one. Hello, snow. And what did I do in here? I put just a big one. See, like this moose is like huge. I also got the journal bits, so I thought that would be nice also on this page. Let me see if I can get some journal bits going on. Oh, I like this. This is so pretty and dainty. I didn't even see it. I feel like that might go in here. Maybe too small. And I even like this car, and it was like, okay, that's too big. But I do love this collection. I just wish I had used a bigger album for it. What do I got here? Where's that tag at that I had? I made a tag. Oh, here it is. I'm going to put that in here. And I've got stickers. Oh, I kind of like that. So I actually like what I did here, how I kind of stacked them up. I think that looks really pretty. So maybe I can do something like that. Let's see what happens. I think so many YouTubers probably plan these things before, and I'm always like last minute, just pop it on here when I have a minute. Oh, there's a ticket in here. I love that. Does that go in here? I kind of like it here. It makes it look a little vintagey, I guess. Let's see. I don't know if I like this. We'll find out. I don't really normally do something like that. Maybe I can go under or over. Sure. Okay, so gosh, I wish there was more to do on this album, but there really isn't. It's just a really quick thing, and if you want, you can tie all these little you know, embellishments, or put your little eyelet in and hang it off. So that is the album, you guys. I did want to make it quick and easy, so this is as easy as it gets. But hope you guys are enjoying the series still. And like I said, I didn't know so many of you had center swap, but again, you can use these for like Valentine's Day and Easter coming up. So maybe I'll even do like a Valentine's Day series, not 12 days, but I'll do a couple. But definitely use some of these for those type of swaps, because I saw those are coming up. So just some really fun ideas. All right, guys, thank you so much, and can't wait to see your projects.